Hey everybody, Blake here again. Today I want to go over another AI concept and just going on over the overall steps of what it takes to be visible on these AI search engines. And so when I say AI is already making the choice, the only question is whether it chooses you. Google search is dying, right? Um, all of these AI search engines, it makes it much easier to look for anything. So that goes for business as well. If a customer wants a service, a product, something like that, they're going directly to the source, directly to these AI search engines and just asking them to find the business for them. It's much easier instead of Google search and you go through and look at reviews and it takes too long. So now people are trusting AI like ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, Grok, Claude, you name it. They all work in the same way. So let's go over some of these. So we kind of built it in an 8-step framework, right? We call it the AI visibility framework, okay? So business clarity is the first. AI understands who you are, what you do, and where you operate, right? So that's the baseline, that's the framework, that's one of the most important pieces, right? And so that leads to the second step, which is digital consistency. Your business information matches everywhere AI looks. So that just means everything needs to be the exact same across all of your platforms. Very simple, but easy to miss. Number 3 is authority signals. You demonstrate expertise through helpful educational content. So consistent posts on social media, on your own website, maybe on some type of news, that really helps people. It also helps AI understand that you're not just a business in for the money. You actually know what you're doing, you're educating people, and that brings a lot more to the table. Step 4 is brand mentions. Trusted websites and platforms reference your business. So this is a very important one. This can set you leagues apart from other business. So listen to this carefully. If you can get mentioned by newspapers, local news outlets, certain awards, if you can get a like best roofing award, best whatever business you're working for, best anything. If you get those awards, you can present them and put them on your pages. That will give you a huge boost, not just for AI search, but just in general. You will be leagues ahead of your competitors. Step 5, reviews and reputation. Customer sentiment confirms credible and trust, right? Credibility and trust, excuse me. That one's pretty simple. You want to have reviews across multiple platforms, not just Google reviews or something like that. You also want to have Yelp and reviews under whatever specific business you have. So you want to have different channels for that, but reviews is always and will forever boost your reputation. Step 6, content structure. Your content is easy for AI to interpret and summarize. So a lot of that leads into your schema markup. And if your schema markup is bad, but your website is good, it's hard for AI to search and sift through your website. So it might just depict you as a scam or just, leave you out to dry. It's much easier for AI to suggest a business with a good schema markup and they can go through and find all the products and the services and everything they need all through one system instead of going through the trouble of trying to find more. Step 7, competitive advantage. AI can confidently recommend you over alternatives. I mean, that's the end goal. That's what you want. If you're not getting recommended over other businesses, you're losing customers and you're losing money. And step 8, differentiation. Clear reasons why your business is the best choice. Now, if you've completed the other 7 steps, it's much easier to focus on 8 and show why you're different and show why you're the best. But until you get those first 7 right, there's no point in focusing on 8. So here's another 5 steps on how AI understands a business, how AI builds an understanding profile of your company. So clarity, context, and confirmation. So listen to this carefully. Exact business identity, clear business name, category, and positioning. AI must know what type of business you are. That's a no-brainer. I won't have to explain that. Services defined in plain language. What you actually do explain simply, not jargon. No vague marketing terms. Okay, so you want to make it simple, precise, to the point. It doesn't have to be a bunch of, nonsense. AI will understand enough. Number 3, location and service area clarity. Where you operate and who you serve, city, region, and service radius matter, right? So again, all these little things have to be the same across platforms. I don't know if I can talk about that enough. Like, this is very important. And a lot of people probably wouldn't say it, wouldn't think that it is, but it is. AI will kick you to the side, kick you to the curb just because your business isn't consistent across platforms. Number four, problem solution alignment. Clear connection between customers' problems and your services. AI looks for relevance, not just features. So an example of that, you might have certain services up and um, certain services available. Let's say you're a roofer and you want to go, you have a certain price to go give a quote, but there's no correlation to the next services that come afterward. AI won't mess with you because there's no correlation, there's no connection, and that seems like a scam, even if your business is legit. Number five, consistent brand narrative. The same story told everywhere, online, websites, listings, content, mentions must agree. So, consistency, consistency, consistency. If you take anything away from this, you want to be consistent across every platform that you have. So, as far as authority signals go, here's a pyramid of most important to, I guess, I don't want to say least important, but most important to not as important. How AI decides if you're an expert or just another option, content depth, explanations, and expertise indicators. So, number one, business accuracy. Correct business names, service, location, and category. If this is wrong, nothing else matters. So, a lot of this is going to sound repetitive, but it's very important that you do your best to make sure everything is consistent across these platforms. Number two, consistency and validation, matching information across platforms, listings, mentions, and confirmations. Number three, expertise signals, educational content, explanations, and depth, proof that you know your industry. If you're teaching people consistently and helping people understand what's going on, not just for your service, but learning in general, AI loves that, and it shows that you're an expert in your field. Number four, reputation and differentiation, reviews, sentiment, and why you're better. What makes AI choose you over others? Like I said, that's more a step 8. Focus on the first 3. Then when you get to the point where you're ranked, or maybe you're ranked, you even make number 1 on some of these services, then you can focus on number 4. So for brand mentions, here's a few examples of how you can get these mentions. And if you get these down, any of them, include a few of them, you will be leagues ahead of your competitors. So why AI Trust Businesses talked about across the web, mentions versus backlinks versus citations. So the first one, website and search pages, clear explanations of what you do and who you serve. Very repetitive, but very important. Business listings and profiles. Google, Apple, Bing, directories, and data providers, right? So you want to make sure everything's consistent there as well. Reviews and ratings. Volume, segment, recency, and consistency. Okay, so you want to have reviews, strong reviews with, real stories, not just, oh, they did a good job, 5 stars. Like you want to really lean towards getting people to leave a strong review for you and consistent reviews, and then have multiple platforms for them to do so. That will really help you grow. Brand mentions, articles, blogs, citations, and references. These specific will really boost your business in every way. Authority content, educational pages, FAQs, and expert explanations. So these just build your reputation as an expert in your field. This is an important one as well. This can put you leagues in front of your competitors. If you help customers understand, you don't just come in and provide service to them, but you're also teaching them. So in the future, they not only boost your reputation, but it will allow customers to trust you more and want to stick with you more. That's just how it goes. So the same thing's for AI. If that's what they're seeing and people are interacting and understanding and loving your content and your educational pages, AI will select you and they will rank you on these services. Number 6, location signals, geographic relevance, and service areas. So, that was pretty self-explanatory, but you need to make sure that everything is relevant and makes sense across your platforms. Make sure people know what your service areas are, whether it's an entire county, a city, a state. You want to let people know. So here's a quick comparison of a business that's not visible to on these AI platforms and one that is. So on the AI invisible business, it's an unclear identity. AI struggles to define what they actually do. Conflicting info, mismatched listings create doubt and confusion. Weak authority signals, little to no educational or expert content. Unverified trust. Few reviews or inconsistent customer feedback. So this is a side you don't want to be on. It just doesn't help you. You're way behind your customers. And you're way behind your competitors, and customers can't find you. And it'll only get worse and worse as Google search continues to die out and these AI search engines become the main platforms for people to find everything. So on this side, AI visible businesses, clear identity, consistent presence, proven authority, and trusted reputation. These are things I've been talking about the entire video, but just a reminder of what it takes to be visible on these AI search engines. So content structure, how content formatting helps AI interpret relevance, FAQs, service pages, and natural language. Right, so let's get into it. Plain language explanation, simple, direct answers without marketing fluff. So content structure, this will also go along with your website and your pages, schema markup, things of that nature. Service focused pages, clear explanations of what you offer and who it's for. Right, structured. Number 3, structured formatting, headings, lists, and sections AI can easily summarize. And number 4, questions-based content. FAQs written the way real customers ask questions. This is an important one too. A lot of people will make up their own type of questions they think customers will ask, but it's very simple. If you at some point maybe post on social media, or you can record what customers ask in your early days in the business, and then post those real questions on your pages instead of making them up. That will really help you and bring more customers in and have AI trust you. So here's another competitive comparison of what's AI is doing for someone who's getting recommended and someone who's not. If you're not getting recommended, your generic positioning sounds the same as every other option. You have no proof or weak proof, limited reviews or external confirmation, and then high uncertainty. Mixed signals reduce AI confidence. On the other side, they have clear differentiation. AI can clearly explain why the business stands out. Strong validation, reviews, mentions, and consistency confirms credibility, and low uncertainty. No conflicting data or unanswered questions. So, another priority slide. What to fix first from 1 to 4. First, foundations first. Business name, services, location, and category. If this is wrong, AI will not trust you. You're kicked to the curb. You won't be suggested. Number 2, trust and validation, consistency, reviews, and external mentions. This is where AI confidence is built. Number 3, authority and differentiation, helpful content and clear positioning. This is what pushes you ahead of competitors. And number 4, ongoing reinforcements, regular updates, and fresh signals keeps AI confidence high over time. So AI visibility readiness check. Ask yourself, if someone asks for AI for best options today, would your business be confidently recommended? So here we go. Clear business identity. AI can clearly define who you are and what you offer. Mark that one out. Accurate location and services. Your service areas and offerings are unmistakable. Consistent digital presence. Your information matches across all platforms. Trusted by others. Reviews, mentions, and validation confirm credibility. Recognize authority. Your content educates and answers real questions. And actively maintained visibility is reinforced with fresh, ongoing signals. So you want to keep everything up to date. So that's it for the video. Hope you liked it. If this seems like a lot for you to manage, this is exactly what me and my company do. We help these companies get ranked on ChatGPT, Gemini, and all these other AI search engines because it's important and it's the future. And if you can't get on it, you'll be lost and you'll be behind. So if this is something that interests you, comment down below and I'll send some information over to you. Like and subscribe if you like the content. I'll be dropping videos like this every week, and I'll be providing some shorts for you guys every day. So thank you and have a good one.